Huh?
Good morning. Your Deers Ford Lincoln Auto Amigos on the go.
On the go.
On the go. Hope you had a good weekend. How about Rory McIlroy, back-to-back Masters champion?
Did you watch it?
Yep, I did. My son-in-law and daughter. My wife didn't seem too interested. Then my grandson he had to get his plastic club and golf ball and tee out and his new golf glove, and he was hitting. But yeah, it's funny, he got to number 18 and Rory had a 2-shot lead, so he can bogey the hole and still win it. And I had just said to my son-in-law, I think one of the things that Tiger used to do really well, when he knew all he had to do was bogey, was he'd take an iron and just make sure it was down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And Rory took his driver. I could tell he was thinking about something different, but he hit his driver and he went over into the trees. And if you don't get out of there clean, you could have lost it right there. So, but he had a line he could play, and then he did bogey the hole, but won by 1 shot over Scheffler, who charged hard at the end. But pretty exciting. Maybe didn't need to be, but
Was it pretty entertaining? Being watching it with your family?
yeah. I think my daughter and son-in-law were kind of rooting for this Cam Young, who's a young golfer who,
Mm-hmm.
I really would have been okay with anybody winning it, but I like Rory. Okay, so it was kind of fun to see somebody win back-to-back, because it hadn't been done since 2001 when Tiger Woods did that. It's a bad thing with Tiger and the accident he had. Now he's in treatment, and it's easy to judge those kind of things, and because I know those are of us that feel like guy's got life made. You make all this money and you just got to follow the rules and you'll be okay. But sometimes there's things in their life that don't equate that way. But I guess what I'd like to see is that he gets better, and that I think he's one of the best players of all time in the game of golf, and I think they need to see him out there with being an ambassador for the game. So hopefully he gets things together and fixed, and that his life changes for the better. And if it's the pressure of having all that money, I could take some from him to try and help him out. I think we'd do that for him, just because just trying to be good guys. But
Yeah. I would help him out.
figured you would.
Oh, yeah.
Say somebody, you came into all this money, what would be the first thing you would do?
Get a lawyer.
I mean, with the money.
Oh,
not-
well, yeah, with the money, I would get a lawyer.
yeah. But what would you buy?
What would I buy?
One of the first things you would buy.
I don't know, depending on how much money I got. Probably a house. Because a house is an investment.
I would think a lot of people, that would be probably the first thing they'd look to do. What'd be nice is if you got enough of it that you could buy all your family houses close together, so you could all be close to each other.
Have a family compound.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that close, but same community maybe.
Yeah. That'd be nice. When I was a kid, it was always fun going to my cousin's house, which they all lived a few blocks away.
When I was a kid, both of my grandparents We lived on a corner, and one was on one street right by across from us, and the other one was diagonal from us, which was nice. You could walk across the street and be at grandma's.
Yeah.
Sometimes it wasn't that great. You know, when you did something that
Yeah.
grandma saw you did it.
You know, for me, it always seemed like my grandpa would see me doing stuff.
It's that grandparent sense.
Yeah.
They know when you're. But definitely had it. It's probably more advantages than disadvantages.
Yes.
Just mow my grandma's yard, help in the garden, scoop her sidewalks when it snowed. Not too early because I didn't want to wake up the neighbors.
That's right. You gotta be a good neighbor.
I didn't. Did you know there was a skateboard park over here?
Yeah.
Did not know that. One of our officers out riding on the skateboard
Yeah.
ramps.
You know, you always gotta have fun, you know? So, he's enjoying the day.
That's kind of cool. James, what's the name of that park?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
Does it say Wilmer or Miller? I don't know, those probably aren't too close. I think got ball fields right here.
Miller.
Miller Parks. Nice little park.
I wonder if this area floods. Oh,
Well, that house isn't going to.
no.
It's built up quite a bit.
Maybe it does flood. That's why they prepared.
You know, being this close to the Platte, maybe it has came up this far.
Yeah.
I know in 19 it did.
Yeah. 2019?
Yep.
Oh, is that when the National Guard and everything kind of closed up?
It was like the whole state of Nebraska was flooded. I couldn't get home for a week. Didn't flood my house, but I couldn't get in.
So what'd you do?
Well, we had some great friends that we stayed with for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. And then went to my wife's sister's after that. But we stayed with Janice and Kenny and played cards every night. Kind of didn't want to leave.
That sounds kind of fun.
It was fun, yeah. I don't know how fun it was for them, but we had a good time.
How long were you there?
3 or 4 days. But during the day, you'd go help people that were affected by the flood tear out the drywall and stuff in their basement or things out of the house. And very emotional time, you know, when people lose things or, you know, how it affected them. So that was kind of hard.
You know, you're a good neighbor, Tony.
I don't know. People would say that, but probably say old cranky guy.
Nikki, she said, "Hi, amigos."
Hi, Nikki.
And then Cindy said, "Good morning, amigos."
Hi, Cindy.
How are you ladies doing today? You know, I was very happy this morning when I looked at the weather and it said it was 60 degrees outside. Very nice.
We're gonna have a 2-week stretch here where it's pretty nice. Those mushrooms should be popping out in the woods.
Ooh, exciting.
My son-in-law, future son-in-law, father-in-law, and brother-in-law, they all went out looking yesterday.
Find anything?
A lot of ticks.
Oh.
Look at them going up in that.
Yeah, they're testing that fire truck.
Yeah, I don't think I would like that. Up in the ladder truck.
Heights are fun. You know, you get to experience that thrill.
Not for me. I can do it, I just don't like it.
You know, the meeting that we had with Brandon when he said that maybe I could go jump on the plane. That's exciting.
Yeah. But that'll be a solo Amigo thing.
That I would love to do. You mean you wouldn't jump off with me, Tony?
Nope. Nope, I would not. I have no desire to jump out of an airplane.
Tony, I promise you it feels amazing for me too.
Yeah. You know, I think you're one of those people that like living on the edge like that. I'm perfectly fine on the ground. I have a hard time not falling down on the ground. I wouldn't want to be like that in an airplane.
My grandpa said, why would you want to jump out of a perfectly good working airplane?
Yeah. I'm with him.
Just for the fun of it.
Great time of the year when the trees are in bloom and
They look very nice.
the yards are, you know, my yard's really doing well, but I'm getting so many weeds that I got to spray, and I haven't had time. I have not been home, and the weeds drive me crazy. So they're out in front. Just looks like random grass coming up out in the. So I feel like it looks terrible. It's driving me crazy. So I need to get that sprayed.
They're gonna go spray my house this week, I think.
Who's doing that for you?
I have no clue.
So your landlord?
Yeah. And then yesterday I found out that there is some mint growing in my yard. It's exciting. I love mint.
I wouldn't eat it if they spray it.
I'm gonna cover that up
Huh.
because I really want to keep that nice and fresh.
So you're gonna use like mint juleps?
I like to do teas, you know, and I like some good mint tea. And it's better, it's a fresh tea than, you know, store bought little packages. Because you never know what's in those.
Mint tea.
Yeah.
Minty.
It is very minty.
I don't really know where I'm at, but good news is we're making great time.
You know, I've never been to this side of
Oh, I know where I'm at now.
Fremont.
I was just kidding before.
Oh yeah? I figured you were.
Kind of in the industrial part of Fremont. By all these businesses here. Didn't know that's where that was. AAA garage door.
Well, now you know. If you ever need garage needs. Right there.
Oh, Wholestone
Wholesome.
Foods.
Oh, this is where it's at.
Farms. Little pig on the top. I think this used to be Hormel.
Yeah. I didn't know how to get here. Until now.
Oh, little railroad ties. I need some of those.
You're gonna decorate your yard?
I got to do where those weeds are coming up in the front.
Yeah.
I want to take out the landscaping rock, and I want to grade it down to where the just about that much of the railroad ties sticking up edge my grass, because the weeds eat into my grass so bad that my grass is receding. Doesn't help that my wife sprayed those weeds in the grass, killed the grass. But I want to put a line across there and then put white rock in for parking out there. Again, I've been going to do that now for 2 years and haven't gotten it done. So this summer it's going to happen.
Could have a nicer yard, Tony.
Just
Your yard's already pretty nice.
that bothers me in the front there, so I need to get it fixed.
Lincoln Premium Poultry.
LPP?
Yeah.
Isn't there a rap song about LPP? I don't think it's LPP, but
I don't think that's what it's,
it's kind of like that.
for. Yeah.
I see a train coming.
You see the train coming, yes.
I don't think we're gonna make it.
Yeah, we will.
Is it stopped?
Nope, it's moving.
And I would speed up to try and make sure I beat it, but
You gotta be a cautious
bus driver in Fremont does not do that.
I don't know about best driver in Fremont.
By the way, tomorrow voting starts for the best of Fremont. Again, hopefully you'll consider Deers Ford for a lot of the,
We will be putting out a number here pretty soon.
you can text and vote.
Yeah. Don't you love that? It just makes it more simple than it already is.
Yes. And I wish this guy would move up
I know.
so I can get across here. Even if I got to go over here, I'm going to do that. See, he's turning, right?
Yep. What is that? Corn?
Corn. That's got to be from last year yet, because obviously guys are just starting to plant, or will be planting soon. Some of the early birds already started. I was at church with my daughter and son-in-law yesterday. Brenda stayed home with Tatum because she wasn't feeling great. So Pearson and Alexis and Derek and I went. And one of his friends was telling him they've got over half of theirs already put in.
Really?
They planted.
Early bird gets the worm, Tony.
Not always. Not always. My son-in-law, they haven't planted any. Let's go this way and see what's out here.
These are the Deerfield apartments.
Now I know there's no outlet. I just want to see what's out here. We'll turn around and come back.
You're gonna pull a Tyson?
Gonna do a Tyson.
I think there's a lake right over there.
That's what I was gonna ask, if there's a little lake out here.
Yeah, right over there.
There's a little development out here.
These are nice houses.
South Lake at Deerfield Meadow.
Oh look, we have a basketball court.
Bet there's some good pickup games that go on there.
Oh yeah.
Lawns all look nice. See how they slope so that rain drains down,
Yeah.
water drains down. Some nice yards, nice homes.
Nice boat.
But I need to get my boat out of storage. Cul-de-sac. Boy, it is nice in here. Never been out here.
Me neither.
One of those little nice neighborhoods that's kind of on the edge of town, so probably not a lot of traffic, especially when you see the no outlet. So I would guess that most of the traffic's just from the folks who live in here.
It's a nice little park.
Oh yeah, they got a little park here. Well, if you live in that house, it'd be great. It's like your own playground.
Yeah.
Or any of these. That's what I like. I got some rockers on the front porch. Fun to sit outside at night on the porch. Just visit with your family.
House for sale out here.
This guy's been putting stuff on the yards. 5th season.
Oh, that's what this.
That's who's gonna do your
Yeah.
yard. Oh, there's a
There's
lake.
a lake.
Oh, you can't take a pontoon out on it.
You can?
Yeah, there's little pontoons out there. Well, the one out in front of that house that we saw. Probably a limited size of horsepower.
It's a nice little lake and community.
Back up to these apartments.
Yeah.
I thought there was no outlet.
Well, it's a nice house.
Now I know we're Morningside Road.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. We were lost for a little bit.
Howard Street. That was my dad's name. Howard.
Did he live on that street?
No.
No?
No, they didn't name it for him. There's a lot of dandelions.
They're good for you. Good for the heart.
You like that dandelion tea?
I've never had it. But I mean, if I ever need some, I can come here and pick some up.
Yeah, you know where to go.
Yeah. I have a few dandelions growing in my yard.
I hate that.
Dandelions?
A lot of tires.
There's no sign on the door. It's one of those places that you just know what it is, I guess.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
You know, it's kind of a fun saying, if you know, you know. Unless you don't know, then you wonder,
What it is.
yeah, I don't know, so how are we supposed to know if you don't tell us? Wingman Pizza.
Cooper's Express.
Never seen that place before.
I wonder what this is. Magnus.
Magnus Metals.
Oh, metals.
Coming in on the old viaduct, Bell Street. In all the years that I've been going down Bell Street, I've never heard any.
I don't think they use them anymore.
And you wonder, why did they name it that?
Maybe they had a bell back in the day.
Could be.
Could have been like, oh, you know what's going down that street with the bell? So they called it Bell Street.
Dodge Street. Does that mean everybody that lives on that street is good at avoiding things?
Yeah. Maybe it was like a family, you know, that was really good at it.
If you could dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah.
Remember what movie that's from?
It was the Dodgeball movie. I forgot what its name though.
I think it's just Dodgeball, an underdog story.
Oh.
It's a good movie.
It's a funny movie.
I don't think. I would bet he really wasn't throwing wrenches at him though.
Nah, I would hope not. Imagine getting hit by a flying wrench. That would
In the
hurt.
head?
Yep.
You think you could kill somebody doing that?
Yeah.
Looks like the clouds are breaking up a little. 76 on the truck right now. Is she out running or just walking? Looks like just walking.
Going out for like a light. I can't speak. A light walk around the neighborhood.
You know, if you don't have to work, it'd be a good day to go for a walk.
Yeah.
It'd be a great day to play golf. That's what the Amigos should be doing today, is Amigos on the go on the golf course.
Yeah. Good chance to break out the old clubs.
You know, and I'm just guessing that Brandon would want us to do that.
You know, you wouldn't think that, huh?
Yeah. I bet he's saying to himself, you know, I wish those guys would go do a live on the golf course. That could be really entertaining.
I'm hoping he comments.
He's not going to comment.
Nope.
If he does, it'll be like you wish or something like that. Would they open there?
Vape shop?
No. Thank God, because we need another one of those.
Oh, yeah.
My good buddy at Jack's Liquor, Mr. Mike Bridges, the legend. At least he tells me he's a legend.
I believe him.
Yeah, I know him, so I believe it too. We ran into my friend Hanno at the Midland Prayer Breakfast, and he thinks we should do a Tiger alumni on the go with the Amigos, where we bring some of my classmates. And he said they could sit in the back and tell stories, and I go,
Stories about you?
Then I said, this amigo might not have a job anymore if you guys start telling old stories.
They can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Lady walking her dog.
Maybe a little bad. You know, I always talk about being a good kid and studious and thing, but
You mean you're lying
it was
about
kind of
that?
it was kind of ornery.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't say lying, maybe exaggerating.
Huh.
But actually, I was a pretty good student. I don't know that it was always because of effort.
Well, I believe you, Tony.
Thanks, Fernando.
Oh, look, they took the top off the Jeep.
It's that type of weather. You know, the great thing about this time of the year is that people are getting taxes back. So if you're getting your tax money back, you're looking for a vehicle, used or new,
Tax money.
take a trip out to Deers Ford. Talk to one of our salespeople. Let us see what we can do to help.
Nobody's going to treat you better than Ford. Nor
Then-
Deers.
If you need an oil change, you need any work done to your vehicle, body shop, glass, dents, we get people for that too. Stop and see them. They'll come and make it easy for you. And then we also have a great parts department. And when you're looking for those genuine Ford parts, we've got them. Or if you're just looking for parts for your vehicle, they can get them for you. So a lot of things we'll do at Deers Ford to help our customers. So give us a call, stop in and see us.
Or if you just want to grab a cup of coffee and chill at our waiting area. It's
And
very
today,
nice.
a birthday cake for Leticia.
Yeah, if you want to stop by and get some cake, say happy birthday to Leticia.
Yeah, I think she was early 20s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said that.
All of our employees that have birthdays are usually in their 20s, so at least we tell them that.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one, guys.